Hello, Horace back with another episode of the Octavian Empire campaign. And I thought it was important that you notice the size and scope of our empire. I want to show mainly that we have got a pretty contiguous border right up here in Germania, as well as along the Channel. Iberia still is divided, but at least allied to me. Africa is pacified, with the Gaetulians relatively checked as far as expansion goes. Down to the south, what's left of Egypt is trying to expand into the lands of Arabia. That's fine with me because they're going to end up running into Antony, and they don't like Antony anymore. I do have my fleets en route to the east, as well as my legions marched here and up along here, so we have a pretty good defense here. This one Antonine fleet is going to be pointless. It's just not going to work out real well. And we do have the capacity, I believe, to bring the war into Syria finally and break Antony's hold in the eastern portion of the Roman Empire. He can continue to exist for all his rest of his life in the east, and I really won't mind. I may end up then consolidating Asia Minor. We do have to take that from Galatia, which at the moment is still not at war with me, which is okay. We finished our war with Pontus and we took Nicomedia, so we're sitting pretty there. I feel like continuing on with the war with Antony is more important at the moment, though, as I mentioned before, I may want to go to war with Galatia sooner rather than later, as they will end up siding with him. So, I don't know if we're going to notice any improvements in gameplay, but my graphics card did update. And, yeah, so our allies are right here, we are down here. We're getting ready for our assault on Antony's main bank, so to speak. So with that, we'll continue. This may be a shorter episode. I haven't decided yet, but time constraints being what they are, it probably would be better to do it. But I felt like at least putting one out this week, as I try to put one a week out. With the new addition to our household, obviously she's taken priority. There's a lot of things we're taking care of, but all in all, it's not that bad. And then today, both the wife and child are out. Wife went back to work yesterday, actually the day before. So I've been taking care of my daughter for pretty good the last couple days, and yeah, so it's kind of nice going back to the way it used to be for at least one day a week, which seems like that's going to be the case. It'll be Wednesdays that I'll have mornings to myself, which is not bad. And I probably will continue to try to put one out on Mondays or Tuesdays instead. This Monday and Tuesday got a little bit more hectic just because we were getting used to the new schedule. So future ones will be a little less so, I think, because what we've got seems to be working. And Iberia has decided to assist me in its massive push. That's nice. Ship pumps is only going to help us. And we're going to go with deck artillery. We're going to continue to upgrade our navy. Sida. The civil city. No, actually, we're going to go for Virgin Grounds. And Neptune. Let's see how the rest of this is going. Manipular barracks there. Build that up, and we'll do more of that at Pessinus. which is fine.
Commander. At once. Ready for further orders.
So, Antony is ready to go. Looks like he's calling in his allies too, so smart, but not all that useful. We have our allied navies holding off here. Just barely holding on in some of these regions, so looks like don't have a lot of capacity to upgrade stuff, as most of my money has been filtered into the military. But that's alright. And yeah, 30th Ulpia Victrix is ready to go now, which is good for us. That's our defense on the Danube, upper Danube, which is okay. I mean, it's not the greatest location, but I think we're in a decent place in case of assault. We've got Latifundia up the wazoo, which is good for us. Edessos.
Ready for orders.
And we also have the second Aludae over here at Edessos. So that's, yeah, that's going to be pretty good. We have no Danubian fleet, which is not very historically accurate. The Romans did have a fleet of shallow bottom boats and transports that patrolled up and down the lower Danube against the Dacians, but the German Confederation and Armenia have apparently pushed them back up into Zarmizigatuza, which appears to be under siege now. Either that or everybody there loves campfires. I'm gonna go on probably a siege. And yeah, there's really not much else. I have ultimately taken my fleets, pushed them up, and the legions have been pushed out. So we don't really, I mean, there's a surprisingly limited amount of income we're making now, despite the fact that we're building all these tier 4 buildings, tier 7 buildings. Yeah, if only. Tier 7 building is a skyscraper. You're gonna have to research for 2,000 years. Alright, so I could move up, but I'm thinking that's probably a bad idea. I know one of these is potentially a fleet? Nope, it's a legion. Okay, yeah, definitely not gonna do that, because those two probably gonna come right there. Not to mention you got this Cappadocian group coming down to Tarsus, so that would not be a conducive option. We're still building up there because we just took Tyros last turn, so be it. We gotta be kind of cautious because Antony could overwhelm me. He's got more numbers concentrated than I can put to bear. Though the Iberians are going to assist me in that. I'm probably going to push out from Sida here next turn with the fleet to attempt to take Salamis. Should be able to take it, no problem. I'll have to hold it, of course, and first as a legion that's going to be a little rough, but Marines should still be relatively intact. I want to keep that other navy over here by Tyre at the moment, at least, until the place stabilizes. Looks like Armenia is pushing south again. Egypt has probably gotten the ire of Antony, which is fine with me. They've taken Hegra as well, so Petra is the front lines in their war. Looks like Cappadocia sent a contingent to assist there. I don't know if that's stabilized, but it looks like he's massing for a southern assault, possibly going to invade Egypt, which would be bad for me. Hopefully the Gaetuli can pull back, as I know they've been constantly harassing Petra, but I was pretty sure they weren't going to be able to take that. They just don't have the quality of soldiers.
If you strike, the blow will be
And here comes the Maori with an assisting force. And the Maori are sending a contingent north to the Rhine for some reason. And to other forces. I don't know why, but they're pushing their forces out. Iberia can continue to assist me, I'd be fine with that. Looks like... Oh yeah. Now that is gonna get Antony's attention. Very good. I will not mind that. Alright, while we're doing that, we're also gonna hit that up.
Ready for battle.
Surprisingly, I can't get him out of
We hunger for battle.
position. I don't know
At
why.
your command.
Why can I not? That makes no sense.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men.
I'm really not wanting them to take Tarsus. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Ready for battle. At your command.
Though,
Commander.
well, yeah, forces in the stance can't, yeah. They, for whatever reason, can't do it. Surprising. Okay, so that assault's petered out for some reason. We'll move the fleet out. The province will do fine.
Your next command.
And, yeah,
Ready for orders.
we will march on to Palmyra, possibly? I mean, they're taking attrition in the desert, so that's nice. But I feel like I need to get their attention.
Before you say anything, know that I have an...
It was worth a shot. And I didn't think so. So yeah, none of that's helping. I do have the first Audiutrix here at Nicomedia, which has got a full garrison, surprisingly.
At your command.
The truth is, though, I really don't want to push out with them. Though I could pull over here to Asinus, just in case Ankara gets uppity. I'm alright with that. And,
We
they don't really have too much of an option,
Ready for orders.
because for whatever reason I can't get my forces out of a stance, which means I probably got hit by some sort of agent
Ready for
or
orders.
two.
At your
Not
command.
sure how, but so be it. Because I really should see them, I think. Oh well. Okay, that legion has
Look to your
decided-
gods and pray, for only in them will...
I figured that was gonna happen. There'll be a coalition of the East against me. That's fair. Now that I have an enemy army trolling through my streets, which I don't want. My streets, my, I guess, highway system, because they're not in a city. Here comes a Cappadocian group. Come on. Nah, they're not going to go for the attack. I thought maybe they were going to do an attack, and that was the preliminary, sending the agents. Sometimes that happens. In this case, however, that was not happening. Well, let's see what Iberia does. It'll most likely take Tarsus. I couldn't really move out with enough reinforcements to make it worthwhile. Barking spiders in the background. Yep, there it is. I took it. So you know what? I'll let them clean house ahead of me. I'll whittle them down at least. We'll go for authority with him. He is patrician after all. So, legions along the Rhine are doing alright. Don't really need to worry about them. I think we're gonna wait on the sluice mines. Don't really need that. Yeah. Could go for that. That wouldn't be too bad. The 11th, which is right here. We'll do that. That's fine. And where are they? Iberia. Aha! There you are. Can I reach you? I can. Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Victory for Rome!
Second Aludae, do your thing. Saying I'll suffer a lot of casualties. It's been a while since we fought a battle. I feel like we could possibly do better, so here we go. There's a little ambush near Bolmadeva. Those horse archers are going to be a pain, so are those skirmishers. I gotta pin them. Not sure if I can. That's the theory. Beautiful day in Thrace. You will, of course.
Troops and awaiting orders.
Put our guys over here. With the cavalry in position to assist, I feel.
Elite cavalry! Stay as you are!
We'll have our legionaries do likewise.
Understood. Don't break formation! Orders understood.
That's not what I want. I want that. And there's your cab at the back. Oh, that is the back. Yeah, well. Same difference. We'll move these guys up in the cab, hopefully. So, we will do halftime because honestly it's hard not to do it unless you do that. Just saying.
Our hidden units have been discovered. General is under attack.
Oh yeah. We cracked that rear column, no problem. So now we just got the issue of dealing with all of these cav. Which is fine with me.
Legionary cohort!
Cav won't be a problem. You guys up.
Legionary cavalry! Forward! Ready for orders! Melee cavalry! Jupiter gives us strength! Legatus!
You guys will.
Jupiter gives us melee infantry! Legionary cohort! For glory!
Not sure. There they are. Yeah, their general keeps going from place to place, trying to keep them in position, but that's just not going to happen, unfortunately. For them, anyway.
Quickly now!
For me, it's wonderful. Yep, that's pretty much the end of that, isn't it? Fortunately, that Persian cav may escape. I'm gonna give it my best shot.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Doing alright.
For
Put
glory!
them there then.
By your command! Eagle cohort!
That should do them. Oh yeah, we're gonna catch them. Good.
Commander, at your service.
Taking them out. Riderless horses. They're done. Continue chasing these guys. Get the force marching, man. That close to enemy formations, they should have just slowly eked their way in ambush towards me. They wouldn't fall in prey to that, but wow, in a stand-up fight, the legions just do so much better. That to 10. Might happen. Looks like it's very close to happening. That's good.
We await your command! Riders, advance! Riders on me! Advance at speed!
Ah, they made it. Alright. Whip battle. And yeah, 47. Yeah, they had a few remaining, but not a lot. Their general may have survived, which is aggravating. It means that if he survives, the force survives. Although that far into enemy territory, they may just disperse. It's kind of unclear. But yeah, 54 losses, far better than what the AI was auto-resolve was gonna have to do. They still got a bunch of veterans, all those gold chevrons. Slaves are good.
Is that all? March! Commander, destroy them!
We'll eliminate them. Resistance is futile.
On the move! Ready for orders.
Very good. Indomitable legionaries sounds amazing. That will work
Ready for
perfectly
battle.
fine. So, there's that. Yep. Not bad at all. So Armenia, what do you think now?
In time, two things always smell. Fish and uninvited guests. Speak quickly then, before I lose interest and I am...
Thank you for the 6,000 talents. I accept your peace terms.
Ready.
We'll go blockade,
Forming a blockade.
which would be nice.
Ready for orders. At your command.
I've almost got a theory that they are responsible,
Ready for battle.
but it's difficult to tell, honestly.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle. At once. Waiting for more orders.
Yeah, forces. For whatever reason, Octavian just cannot push out with all that force and go into ambush stance, which that's fine. You know, I don't really mind. I am going to wreak havoc on his
Let them cower before
supply
Rome.
chains.
We take this settlement
There we go.
for Rome.
Man, they got a lot of artillery.
Fleet
We're gonna
reporting.
pull this fleet into port
Ships to
so we can
port.
heal. Which is fine with me. Armenia is no longer at war with me, though next turn they may again. It's difficult to tell. Legionary barrack, why not? At Diospolis. And a Thermae, because we just can. Cohors Kyrenaica, we want that, so we'll also build that. So, like I said, smaller episode, we're slowly inching our way into Syria. I'm gonna leave it here for this time. Like I said, shorter episode. Antony is gonna have lots of possible counterattack options, which is fine. We kind of want to weed him out, draw his armies out. Hopefully we can defend. We have eliminated that Armenian attempt at an incursion into Thrace, causing disorder in our rear lines. Now that that's taken care of, we can concentrate again on Antony, and of course we cowed Armenia into giving us 6,000 talents, which always makes you feel good. So, like I said, I'm going to leave it here, and until then I will see you later.